Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, something weird is happening for this recording. In OBS I can see AI to Somnium files moving, which didn't happen for Danganronpa, which is a little curious to me, but yes. So far I've recorded 16 episodes of Danganronpa. Now, I've already played that game, but I haven't played this one. But the thing is, I have seen like the first hour of this game, because I didn't even know it was coming out. I think I heard about AI the Somnium File sequel, but I didn't know it was like coming out a few days ago, which was on June 24th. Today is June 26th, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm done checking everything. Everything seems to be recording fine. Yeah, so I've already seen the first hour or so of this, but the rest of this Let's Play is actually going to be blind. Now, I have played the first game, so yeah. I'm a little curious. You can't see my mouse, right? Whoa, why is it glitching like that? Alright, but we're going to be playing in English. Yeah, so I played the first game, and yeah, so apparently standard is the hardest. You'd think they call this the hard mode or something, but for some reason they don't. Yeah, I'm going to be playing on the hardest because, you know, that's just me. Now, I don't understand why my mouse cursor is here. So yeah, now I'm actually kind of glad I watched the first hour of this game because like, so basically something weird about this game is they have a feature where you can like play the game without spoilers of the last game. Which, you know, doesn't really make sense, but, you know, it's there for some reason.
Where am I?
So, this is the new guy, I guess. Yeah, I've, like, seen no trailers or anything of this game. Like, I only heard of it offhandedly, so yeah, this is pretty blind. So, this is our dude, he's, Ryuki.
You okay, Ryuki?
Is there an auto?
Alright, let's keep...
He said ellipses. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, I only watched the last game, I didn't play it. But now I'm going to play this game, I guess. Yeah, I just randomly bought a game I wasn't even preparing to get.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Cheese Weezer?
Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question. What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about? In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
This music is really loud. Something sad I realized while editing like the first episode of Danganronpa is that I have to have my volume be consistent on my computer because apparently when I lower the volume on my computer, OBS picks that up, which is like kind of weird. Alright. I think I'm gonna change cursor speed. No. What?
Look like what? You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
That's the
Oh
answer
my
button for
God.
the quiz.
They really gave this sperm cell boobs. Not even boobs, just a tit. One tit. Pathetic.
Why don't you press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
I wonder how Ryuki lost his eye.
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other
You
teams are
better
gonna answer
hurry.
before you.
Why you sound like that? Oh my god. Why are they making an animal sound like this? She's not an animal though. Yeah, I know.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Yeah, I only know this because I saw the first hour this game dies.
That is correct! The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
Good job, Ryuki.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person.
Okay, so I played 999 in Virtue's Last Reward, and I've seen some of Zero Time Dilemma, and I've also obviously seen all of AI the Somnium Files 1, and I swear if there's some use the morphogenetic fields. That would just be terrible. I don't want morphogenetic fields again. Came out of nowhere. Well, you know, aside from when characters randomly had, like, full knowledge of this random thing. Use the morphogenetic fields. Do it, Junpei.
Who was that?
Yes.
Yes.
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me. The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
I don't understand what you're saying.
This is the face-to-face spec. Have you forgotten? Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. But before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other.
So please,
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other.
me honestly, are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings? Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
Now, the thing is, I remembered, like, in my head, when I was watching this, I was like the adoptive daughter, right, of Dante, but I didn't remember what her name was. So I'm definitely glad I watched that video, because I wouldn't have remembered either way. And you know, if I looked it up, I probably would have gotten spoilers for something. Even if the game just came out, that's like how easy it is to come by spoilers nowadays.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please.
I don't know
Let's
how
have
you
it.
were supposed to remember this guy's name, considering he was literally only at the end of the last game.
Wonderful. That's another right answer.
I mean, he was there, but like, he was like at the very end of the game. Like, so I don't know why they expect you to remember it. Like, the last game came out like 3 years ago. So,
Sorry for doubting
yeah, it's
you.
pretty
You really
odd.
do know about the new Cyclops killings. Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be
Fine.
the last. Are you ready?
Mouse cursor.
A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams, are they really?
Don't access the morphogenetic fields on me.
Real.
Morphogenetic fields. Oh, what the?
It can't be.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Ugh. At least there was no blood, right? Sorry, I gotta take a lot of pictures for, so I can draw the thumbnails, because I can't look these characters up, or I'm going to get spoiled, probably. That's the world we live in, and I'm going to have to take them again. So, yeah. It's Mizuki! She's all grown up. But she only looks like maybe a foot taller, maybe not even that much, really.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock, distance of 315 feet, in the middle row of seats.
Oh my god. Wow, what an energetic slide.
It's a device that records the lap times for runners. It can display time in increments of 1/1000th of a second.
Focus. We've got more important things to deal with.
You're the one who inspected it.
Iba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Hope this isn't lagging for you guys because it is for me. It's probably because my computer is only a Mac. It's not that powerful.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
But it's running way better than I expected for a 3D
Found
game on
you.
my computer. But it's probably because
Who is
it's like
that?
not gonna have much moving.
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it. Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Oh man, I might have to increase that speed after all.
What's with this girl?
What was that face? Let's just increase the speed back to 8. If only it just worked better though.
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
There's something there.
yes,
Hey, that's...
you recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's... the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devita. The right half of his body.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss,
Whoa, Minecraft Steve, what are you doing here?
where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
We're not moving our mouths, even though we're laughing.
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss,
Oh
right?
no, demon! Just saying, I don't hate you that much. Hate you, early on in the main story of the last game, but, I mean, you have a tumor in your head and stuff, so, you know, you're okay.
Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
Why are you smiling like that? You're kind of weirding me out right now.
resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
So funny.
Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall
I'm
we?
Minecraft Steve.
Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin
It's
of all
almost
things?
like yin yang.
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh God. A QR code. Oh, look who it is from the last game.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Here it comes.
Oh,
I knew
God.
this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I know his name already. I don't need to ask it again, but I'm going to anyway. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again? Now that I've got the sonic voice, you can tell I'm intentionally being annoying.
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
What if Kagami was the villain? You never remembered my name. Say my name!
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly. Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away.
Wow. I'm like older Kagami with a haircut. But I would probably sound more like this because I'm a bit more dignified and less nerdy. I don't know.
Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was
I
part of
was
that
for that
investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression.
Wow,
In
what
a
a
good way.
nice thing
In a
to say.
good way? Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you
Wow,
want to get your
why are
ass
you
kicked?
so aggressive?
Sorry, ma'am.
Oh my god, is that you, Dumbshoe, from Ace Attorney? Dumbshoe! What's up?
What?
Ugh,
You
you're
really
not
don't know?
Dumbshoe. Ugh.
I'm Detective Ushidera.
What the hell is that? Nutella on your lips? Jesus. I guess you really like the taste of that, huh? You wouldn't happen to have a Mickey Mouse thing on your head, would ya?
I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office.
Ushidera.
deputy.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't even have to ask about you. Yamazuki Okira, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right?
This guy sounds like he's trying way too hard to enunciate these Japanese names. Okira. Sakiba.
Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly.
Dude. Huh. Look at this really, really pale skin, and then we're going to give you, like, these really dark lips for some reason.
You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for
I don't know how this, body got split up, by the way.
I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in it, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
Ugh. Look at how low your eye is when you're saying that. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Am I drunk?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
Wasn't there a Nile message or something? Like when we were interrogating Iris from the last game?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around. It's kind of weird how that works because it made me talk to this guy even though it's telling me to And it's probably because I selected talking to him, but it's weird that they would have those like pointers for like using the D-pad if like you were just going to hit the message of the detective anyway.
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Wouldn't you think that the person who was flying you here is the culprit? Why aren't we questioning them?
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Mizuki, you look like you're missing highlights in your eyes.
Haven't found anything yet. Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting. You didn't notice? Look at the field. You'll see what I mean.
You didn't notice? Look at the field. You'll see what I mean. With my eyelid just going down so low.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
Teleported?
Stop. Let's not be like, even though, Virtue/Reward was good, let's not go like that kind of weirdness.
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Good. Weird bubble buddy eyeball thing. Wait, if you're a bubble buddy eyeball thing in that form, does that mean you have a bubble buddy body? Ow! Get out of my eyeball! My eye socket! It hurts. Why don't I feel pain when you come in and out of my eye socket? Whatever.
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though. Oh, no. I just started investigating, really. Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago.
What would you guys feel like if this guy voiced Gumshoe and Ace Attorney? I think that would be a pretty good fit, whoever this voice actor is.
But the body shows up now?
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
Why are you even thinking about that, weirdo?
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now.
It's body in half.
That body is definitely just the left half.
Man, what a way to go.
Why? What is it?
Okay, so you notice for some reason Dante's in his, that's Shiloh's body, right? Which is kinda weird. Why is he in Shiloh's body? Still don't understand that.
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene. Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Classic Mizuki. That's why we all love you, though.
Of course. Not.
Huh?
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now.
And I barely even looked older than I was when I was like 12, so...
I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too... Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes. Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you? You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other...
At Studio DeVita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Jeez. Huh, what's with the attitude? Seriously. Regarding terror. Terror has two meanings. Terror as in when you cry. Tear as in when you cry. The other terror means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the latter. By adding an to the end of terror, we get terror. Funny pun, whatever.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
I hope they don't, do the weird, the supernatural stuff from, Virtue's Last Reward or whatever. Because I feel like, AI was a little more realistic than that. Not realistic, but it just has its own rules,
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body.
Why do I have to examine everything 100 times in these games?
It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Look again. Alright, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do for a while, and it turns out I was supposed to look at the face
definitely Jin
of
Furue.
this guy. Which, it's I wish there was something like Danganronpa or something where you could see the things you can examine or something. Especially when the cursor moves so fast, it's really hard. It's really easy to miss it, I mean.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio DeVita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Six years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio DeVita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Iba?
Hold on, did Iba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results. I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings. There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently. What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Hey, Iba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Iba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Probably just being his usual weird self. Alright, everything's recording fine.
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet.
That's kinda suspicious.
He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere. Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this.
Alright,
Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Yeah.
Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
No. Time for morphogenetic fields.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Well, this little sperm cell thing told me.
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Like Saito's head getting blown up?
Anyway, you're in the way.
Be seeing you.
Fine.
Be seeing you. Be seeing you.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? All I can do is laugh now. I told you, it's Kagami!
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on, I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it? Ah, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it. Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki-cho. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home. But the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to. It's Jin Furroway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Teleportation.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Of course. Jin Furroway, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times. What? Isn't it Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So... I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was... Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh! And I suppose you can do better, asshole! What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now. They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now. Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but... Please! Don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah. The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut. Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently. The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but in other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
You mean like YouTube?
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
QR code leads you to an actual YouTube page. Ugh.
What's wrong, Ryuki? Hey.
Sorry, I just had a little, little episode where I imagined everyone turned to water people and then the world became all glitched out or something.
Are you okay?
Morphogenetic field.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Let's skip this intro. AI the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative. Or I the Somnium Files, which is actually how it's pronounced.
Oh, it's Brahmin.